BJ Beats.
Yeah, read it.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13.
I gotta get my grocery though.
All right.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13 from the top. Now, there were in a church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
It was called nigger in the Bible. And when you go to this Greek word in the lexicon, you can see what this word means. You got it?
Yeah,
Bring it up.
GUT is the same thing though. This is the book of Acts chapter 13 and verse 1 in the GNT. In the church at Antioch, there were certain prophets and teachers. Barnabas and Simeon called the black.
Called what?
Called the black.
The black.
NLT says black man.
That's why he said when we go to the Greek word, it's
Black man.
It's going to show us black race.
Right. And all the Americans did, they added another G on it and made it a derogatory term. But the word nigger back then always meant black or melanated. This is why Paul was thinking that the Egyptians, you know the Egyptians are black, right? Would you agree to that? Or they were fair-skinned people? Because Moses
They're not African Americans.
I'm saying they melanated people though. They don't look like us, but they're melanated people, right? Yeah. Hamites.
They don't even have African American back then.
Yeah, right. We were Israelites.
Yeah, that's a new term.
We was Israelites back then, because you would agree that Moses was going to Egypt as Pharaoh's daughter's son, right? So how did Jesus go to? How did he flee to Egypt as well when he was born? If he wasn't black, how did he blend into Egypt? He would have had to look like some Egyptians.
That's right.
There's no foundation.
What you mean it's no fault? It's true. It's in the Bible. It's a historical fact that Jesus had to flee because they were trying to kill all the firstborns.
I remember that.
Right. So how did a pale-skinned man like that go into Egypt?
Doesn't mean it was black.
He had to be melanated. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he was melanated.
Even an Egyptian,
He had to go there and blend in, right?
Even an Egyptian is not the same race as
I never said race. I said pigmentation, skin color. Just like how Moses was raised as an Israelite, as an Egyptian, that means they had to be similar. They had to be super similar to blend in.
But even an Indian or an Egyptian is not a black person.
I'm saying to blend in. I'm not talking about their race. I'm talking about to blend in. He has to look like them to blend in, right? You can't blend in somewhere you don't look like.
He might have been Egyptian.
Huh?
He might have been Egyptian.
Oh, how
he might have been Indian.
Who, Jesus?
I'm just saying.
Who?
See, if
Jesus came from the tribe of Judah.
Okay,
He was an Israelite.
What was Pharaoh black?
Pharaoh? What you mean by black? You keep saying black. I'm talking about pigmentation. Their skin was melanated. He might have been an African, but he had melanated skin. We were Israelites, but we had melanated skin, so we looked alike. We were similar. Even prior to that, when Joseph and all of us went to Egypt, we was mingling with the Egyptians. So all of our offsprings don't look like them. And be melanated.
But Pharaoh and his household weren't African Americans.
Why you keep bringing up races? Why do you keep bringing up races?
So why the heck is that proof that
Your ear's not working, bro.
He said the proof is that they were melanated people.
Right, you keep bringing up races.
melanated doesn't mean.
Who said that?
Nobody said that either.
Right, so there's no basis.
We know all skin folk is the kinfolk, but said they had to be. We had to be. Black is a blanket.
Right.
Anybody can be considered black, but we're talking about race.
Yeah, but that's never what the Bible
or color.
We don't have a basis to say that.
We have facts.
So Africans aren't black,
right? The
so-called black or Africans so-called black.
Right. So for Moses to go into Egypt or Jesus to go into Egypt, he would have to be that skin tone.
We're definitely not the same thing, but in order for us to be able, someone to be able to hide there, it has to be some type of similarities so they can't pick you out. Like just say if it was a mugshot or a lineup, a criminal lineup, they're not going to put you amongst white people if the description is, you know, black man, age, this, whatever. They're going to line you up with amongst people that you could possibly look like.
Well, I gotta get back in this story. Yeah. He looked like Egyptians, but not necessarily.
All right, Cairo.
You get this just for context. This is the book of Acts, chapter 21, starting verse 37. And as Paul was led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, "May I speak unto thee?" Who said, "Canst thou speak Greek?" art thou that Egyptian which were before these days made an uproar and led us out into the wilderness 4,000 men that were murderers? But Paul said, I am a man which am a Jew of Tarsus, a city in Cilicia, a citizen of no mean city, and I beseech thee, suffer me to speak unto the people.
Right, and it's that simple. Our people was always compared to Egyptians. So if all we gotta do is look at the ancient Egyptians and can tell what the ancient Israelites look like. To this day, they would have to been melanated people. This damn sign right here of Caesar Borgia is a fake image of Jesus Christ. Real name Yahawah. Yahawah was a so-called black man according to the scriptures. And that's what we are trying to tell our people. But our people don't want to hear this. There's no way possible. We don't have no substantial facts to substantiate that. How?
Yeah.
It's literally 1, 2, 3. We got handheld computers in our hand 24 hours out the day. We're in our possession. People can't even look up how the ancient Egyptians look like. All you gotta do is look at the hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
It's nothing but melanated people own them hieroglyphs.
Yeah. Even the fact he didn't want to answer your question when you asked him what's the prefix of revelation, which means to reveal.
Yep.
It's something being revealed.
What's good, King?
Hey, how's it going?
You ever heard about this information about the so-called black people being true Jews the Bible speaks of?
Yeah, but I go back before that Bible thing.
What's before that?
Yeah, what's before that?
Before that,
You got the source?
our people, stuff that they did before King James came through there and convoluted everything.
Oh yeah, this the Bible before King James. We talking about Hebrew and all this other stuff. Are you familiar with the Dead Sea Scrolls and Texas Receptors and all these other things?
All of that, man.
So
It's just seeing how things change. Because I used to run into this stuff out here all the time.
What changed though? What do you mean? Like you mean like
when
Christianity?
you start researching all the way back, the first book, what they even called it, version.
What books are those? What's their called?
Well, the books of
what do you believe in? Yeah. Are you an Egyptologist?
I don't see what I've learned being traveling around the world is that religion is important for people to have spiritual comfort. But it usually stems from not knowing where the original truth of religion is. Go all the way back to the ancestors of certain religion. Just straight up religion. You'll find they all have a redemption thing in it. They'll have a resurrection thing in it. But what's the true message? The message really is to be able to forgive. You can't just be going up here eye for an eye thing because the world doesn't get better. The idea behind religion is to make society better. Now the folks that had the money and was in control said, religion, monetize it, take the land, take the minerals, do all of this stuff in the guys, and at the same time have the slave and the master in the same church. Worshiping the same God, feeling that there's redemption for them and forgiveness for others. A lot of people sometimes say, yeah, that's what it is. I don't necessarily like, you don't believe in religion.
Yeah, so you said all that said about religion, which we agree with, but this is a religion. This is spirituality and the heritage that we're speaking about.
I gotta catch this. Sorry, it's my money. All right, y'all brothers take it easy, but I agree with you. Go on ahead, do your thing.
Said that's my money. That money ain't about to be shit soon. And everybody keep talking about religion and think they know something. That's the problem. People need to be really willing to listen and less willing to speak every time. Think they know something. They're talking about a book. When we ask what's the name of the book, you can't tell us the damn name of the book. What was before this? I don't know what's people's problems. I understand that Christianity has deceived a lot of our people, but people have to understand and separate the Bible from Christianity itself. This is a tool right here that we're supposed to use. And if just because somebody else had it in their hand and used it for the destruction of many different races, that doesn't mean that this isn't something that's supposed to be used in a proper form, right? Because a fork is used to eat, but you can still use a fork to kill. But that's not the use that it was for at the beginning. So we understand, but a lot of our people are lost out here. And they've been deceived to think that the white man is God ultimately. Because if you think that
You got that much credit?
this much power that he can write a whole book thousands of years ago, get billions of people to worship an image and do all these other things, go into a religion, be controlled, and all this other stuff, and you think the white man is God.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh yeah, let me hear what you got.
It's the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, in verse 10.
You know.
I'm going to start at verse 11. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
Yep. People don't even know the truth and they hear it because they can't, because the Most High has sent them a strong delusion upon their mind. How y'all sisters doing? Y'all alright? Yeah, a little bit. Y'all want to take a fire? We already trying to teach the truth of the Bible. You know that the Bible is really black history, so-called black history. They've been lying to us about our ethnicity, so they've been called us African Americans, black, Negroes, all these things, but those are terms. Not knowing that we really go back to we descend from the 12 tribes of Israel. So as so-called black people, you know that we would really be considered Jews in the eyes of God. Have you ever heard this before? It's the best kept information. They do not want our people to know this. They don't understand that we have a covenant with God. There you go. And they follow under the 12 tribes of Israel. There we go. And that's through the Spirit. She said that because that's where we was hiding at a certain time. Even when they was trying to kill Moses, he hid in Pharaoh's family. There you go. All right. Our people, some people know and some people care, but a lot of our people don't even consider. And that's what the Bible says about it. Our people are a damn lost cause. Ox that don't know its owner. What's going on, family? All right. Know y'all Hebrew Israelites, man. Y'all got something to take one of these flyers, man. Get that. It's Isaiah like 1 and 3. That's these damn Israelites, for sure. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, that's who y'all are. I think Kyle said
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
They don't know a damn thing. Our people don't know our God. They don't know their race. They don't know what language they speak. They are just, whatever they're told and believe, that's just what it is, or whatever hearsay, because they don't study a damn thing. People will say, you told them about the Bible, or they say the white man's book, but that's because they told. Because if they went into it themselves, they'll see that there's no book like this on the planet. And what separates this book from every other book, but I was going to ask him, but the dude called because God said we was passing our pearls to swine, but no other book in the world has prophecies. That's what makes this book different from every other book in the world. This book has stated things before they happen, and we're seeing certain things come to pass that's been written thousands of years ago, and we still see it come past today. Right? All right, and that's what makes this book so different. This is what makes this book essential to your life, your so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian.